Like a pea, strong like a warrior for the mind, dear friend, if I placed a small handful of blueberries in front of you, deep blue, soft and juicy, what would you think? A dessert, an expensive fruit to nibble on, or something just meant for fancy cakes? But did you know? These little dark blue gems were once included in the official NASA diet for astronauts not because they taste good, but because they protect memory and offer powerful antioxidants in the harsh environment of outer space. Sounds like science fiction? Not really. Real science has shown that blueberries are among the best fruits for seniors, especially those concerned about memory, heart health, vision, and living a longer, healthier life. Just a small handful each day brings you a wealth of compounds that sweep away free radicals, those silent troublemakers in your body. Stimulate connections between brain cells, making it easier to recall your grandkids' names. And support sharp eyesight, even well into your 70s. In today's video, we'll explore why blueberries are called the memory superfruit, especially for people over 60. How much is enough, and whether fresh, dried, or frozen is the better choice. And whether people with diabetes should be cautious with blueberries. But before we begin, if you find this content helpful for yourself or your loved ones, consider subscribing to the Golden 60 Plus channel. Just a small click, but it might be the key to living clearer, healthier, and happier every day. The powerful nutrients inside blueberries, dear friend. Blueberries may be small. Just about the size of your fingertip, they don't look like they could make much of a difference. But don't let their modest size fool you. Inside each blueberry is a world of nutrients, precisely the kind our aging bodies often lack. Here are the star players in this tiny but mighty fruit. Anthocyanins. These give blueberries their vibrant blue-purple color. But more importantly, they're powerful antioxidants. They help slow down cell aging, reduce inflammation, and protect blood vessels, especially those in the heart and brain. Flavonoids. These are like the nervous system's bodyguards. They boost memory, sharpen brain cell function, and help reduce confusion during conversations with your grandkids. Guan, vitamin C, strengthens the immune system, protects skin from aging, and helps produce collagen essential for joints, bones, and skin in our golden years. Vitamin K, often overlooked, but vital for healthy blood clotting and strong bones. A small bowl of blueberries can give you more than 30% of your daily vitamin K needs. Soluble fiber helps control blood sugar, balance cholesterol, and support digestion. Although blueberries are sweet, their fiber slows sugar absorption, avoiding spikes in blood sugar that other fruits can cause. Some minerals like manganese and copper, important for metabolism, tissue repair, and bone health areas. Many seniors need extra support with. A study published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found that among more than 40 common fruits, blueberries ranked number 1 in total natural antioxidant capacity. In other words, each blueberry acts like a tiny helmet, shielding your cells from aging, helping your heart beat steadily, keeping your brain sharp and your vision clear. Blueberries and the brain, a natural way to stay mentally sharp after 60. Dear friend, I think we'd both agree. Keeping the body healthy after 60 is hard, but keeping the mind sharp, remembering loved ones' names or finding the right words can be even harder. Honestly, our memory at this age can feel like a cluttered drawer every time you open it. You forget what you put inside. But here's the surprise. This tiny fruit, called the blueberry, might help you refresh that drawer naturally and effectively. What does trustworthy science say? A Harvard Medical School study found that people who ate 1 to 2 servings of blueberries a week experienced cognitive decline 2.5 years slower than those who didn't. Another study from the University of Cincinnati discovered that seniors who drank blueberry juice daily for 12 weeks had significant improvement in short-term memory and the ability to learn new words. What makes blueberries so special? Their flavonoids and anthocyanins strengthen connections between nerve cells, especially in the hippocampus, the brain's memory center. These compounds also reduce silent brain inflammation, a major cause of age-related cognitive decline. And most importantly, blueberries help improve blood flow to the brain, making you feel more alert, focused, and less forgetful in everyday conversations. You can think of each blueberry you eat as a maintenance technician for your brain, gently dusting off old memories, untangling nervous connections, and helping your thoughts stay with you, not slip away. There's no need for bottles of memory pills. Sometimes, just one small bowl of blueberries each day can give you a few more years of mental clarity, a few more meaningful conversations, and a deeper sense of joy with your family. Blueberries and your heart. Protecting your heart doesn't just come in a pill bottle. Dear friend, our heart has been beating faithfully since the day we were born. And it hasn't stopped for a moment since. After 60 years, it's no surprise if it starts feeling tired. Sometimes it beats too fast, sometimes too slow. Blood pressure fluctuates, and arteries may begin to harden. That's why so many seniors have to rely on blood pressure and cholesterol medications for the rest of their lives. But here's the good news. There's a tiny, sweet, and gentle fruit that can support your heart naturally. Not with prescriptions, but simply by being a part of your daily meals. That fruit is the blueberry. Why are blueberries good for the heart? Protecting blood vessels from oxidation, anthocyanins. The compounds that give blueberries their beautiful deep color help protect the endothelium, the delicate inner lining of our blood vessels. When this lining stays healthy, blood flows more easily, and the risk of blockages goes down, naturally lowering blood pressure. A study from the University of Florida, 2015, found that older women who ate 1 cup of blueberries per day for 8 weeks experienced an average reduction of 5% in systolic blood pressure, a significant improvement for seniors. Improving cholesterol balance. Flavonoids in blueberries help reduce bad LDL cholesterol and raise good HDL cholesterol, lowering the chance of plaque buildup in the arteries. Reducing chronic inflammation. Many heart conditions stem from chronic low-grade inflammation. Blueberries have a gentle but powerful low anti-inflammatory effect, especially when consumed regularly. Now picture this. A cup of the blueberries each morning isn't just a snack. It's a tender thank you note to your heart for beating faithfully all these years. No need to change your medications. No fancy therapy. Just a splash of deep blue on your plate each day, and your heart may beat smoother, stronger, and longer. Blueberries and your eye's skin and longevity. Quiet but remarkable benefits, dear friend. When people think of blueberries, they often talk about memory or heart health. But few realize that this tiny fruit also supports your vision, your skin, and even how long you live. Yes, it's true. Blueberries can help you not only live longer, but live younger, brighter, and with clearer sight. Blueberries and eye health. Blueberries are rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, two natural antioxidants that help protect the retina, especially the macula, which is critical for sharp central vision. They may also slow macular degeneration, the leading cause of vision loss in older adults. Plus, anthocyanins help improve blood circulation to the eyes, which can reduce dryness and eye fatigue, especially if you read or watch TV often. Blueberries and your skin. Vitamin C in blueberries boosts your immune system, but it also stimulates collagen production, helping your skin stay elastic and reducing the appearance of wrinkles. The antioxidants in blueberries help neutralize UV damage, protecting aging skin from premature wear, especially for sensitive skin over 60. Blueberries and longevity. A 25-year study tracking over 16,000 older adults in the US found that those who consumed the most flavonoids, particularly from blueberries and strawberries, had significantly lower risks of death from heart disease and cancer. Blueberries won't make you immortal, but they might help you live more years with clarity, strength, and fewer health burdens. And if you feel today's message has brought something meaningful to your life, I warmly invite you to subscribe to our Golden 60 Plus channel. Because here we don't just talk about food. We talk about how to live well, fully, and beautifully, starting with the little things you can do today. Blueberries and blood sugar. Should diabetics eat them, dear friend? When it comes to fruit and diabetes, the first reaction from many is too sweet, I better stay away. And blueberries, with their sweet tart flavor, often get lumped in with that worry. But here's the encouraging news. If you're living with diabetes or pre-diabetes, blueberries are not only safe, but helpful when eaten the right way. Why blueberries are diabetic friendly. Low glycemic index, GI. Blueberries have a GI of around 53, placing them in the low-impact category for blood sugar. This means they don't cause sharp spikes in blood glucose like many other fruits. Rich in soluble fiber. This fiber slows down the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream, helping stabilize blood sugar levels after meals and reducing sugar cravings. Improving insulin sensitivity. A study from the University of Maine found that pre-diabetic individuals who ate frozen blueberries daily for 6 weeks experienced significantly improved insulin sensitivity, meaning their bodies used insulin more efficiently and were less likely to develop type 2 diabetes. Reducing inflammation. Type 2 diabetes often comes with hidden chronic inflammation. And as we've seen, blueberries are one of the most powerful anti-inflammatory fruits you can easily include in your meals. So, can diabetics eat blueberries? The answer is yes, but be smart about it. Stick to about 1/3 to a whole cup per day, roughly 50 to 75 grams, fresh or frozen. Pair them with protein or healthy fats like unsweetened yogurt, walnuts, or oats to keep your blood sugar even more stable. And avoid sugary blueberry juice or sweetened dried blueberries. They contain far more sugar than the fresh ones. Fresh, frozen, or dried blueberries. Which is best for seniors? Dear friend, you've probably stood in front of the fruit section at the store, staring at 3 kinds of blueberries, fresh, frozen, and dried, and asked yourself, which one is actually the best for my health? The answer isn't as complicated as it seems. Each type has its own strengths, as long as you know how to choose and use them wisely. Fresh blueberries, the best option when you can get them. If you're lucky enough to get fresh blueberries, that's fantastic. Fresh blueberries retain nearly all their vitamin C, antioxidants, and natural enzymes. They're nature's pure gift to your body. But they do have one drawback. They're seasonal and spoil quickly. Sometimes they can be quite expensive too. So here's some advice. Choose berries that are deep purplish blue, firm, and not bruised. And once you buy them, try to eat them within 2 to 3 days for the best flavor and nutrition. Frozen blueberries. A reliable companion all year round. Did you know that frozen blueberries are usually flash frozen right after harvest? This helps preserve up to 90% of their nutritional value, including antioxidants and vitamin C. They were easy to toss into a smoothie, mix with yogurt, or stir into your morning oats. They're more affordable, easier to store, and available all year. If you're over 60 and want to include blueberries in your daily routine, frozen is a smart and budget-friendly choice. What about dried blueberries? Should you eat them? The answer is yes, but with caution. Dried blueberries are convenient and easy to carry, but there's a hidden danger: added sugar. Many commercial dried blueberries are sweetened to enhance flavor. Just 1 tablespoon can have 4 to 5 grams of sugar, which isn't good news for seniors, especially those with diabetes. If you choose dried blueberries, look for ones labeled unsweetened or no added sugar. And remember, a small handful is enough. They're not a replacement for fresh or frozen fruit. To sum up, if available, fresh blueberries are the best. For convenience and good nutrition, frozen is a smart alternative. If you choose dried, read labels carefully and enjoy them in moderation. You don't have to aim for perfection. Just stay flexible and informed. Whether fresh, frozen, or dried, if you choose wisely, blueberries can be a faithful companion in helping you live longer, healthier, and happier each day. How to include blueberries in your daily meals for maximum benefit. Dear friend, now that you know how good blueberries are for memory, heart, blood sugar, and vision, the next question is, how can you eat them every day without getting bored and still absorb all the goodness they offer? The answer lies in 2 simple words: smart pairing. Pairing the right way. Better nutrient absorption. Blueberries contain powerful antioxidants like anthocyanins that are fat-soluble. So when you eat them with healthy fats, your body absorbs them better. Try these combinations. Mix 1 cup of fresh or frozen blueberries with plain Greek yogurt for breakfast. Sprinkle them over oatmeal cooked with almond milk. Blend them into a smoothie with avocado or a few walnuts for a delicious feeling treat. Blueberries also make a great addition to light salads. Just a small handful can add color and flavor. The best time of day to eat blueberries. You can enjoy blueberries anytime, but morning and late afternoon are ideal. In the morning, they offer light energy without spiking your blood sugar and help clear your mind. In the afternoon, when you're feeling tired, a few berries can ease your hunger and refresh your brain. They also make a perfect light dessert after lunch instead of sugary sweets. Common mistakes to avoid. Don't juice fresh blueberries. You'll lose most of the fiber that helps regulate blood sugar and aids digestion. Eat the whole berry. Don't overeat. Even a superfood should be eaten in moderation. For older adults, 1/2 cup a day is just right. Don't mix them with overly sweet foods. Avoid pairing with sugary ice cream, cookies, or sweetened granola. It cancels out the benefits. One simple but powerful tip: if you tend to forget, Keep a bag of frozen blueberries in your fridge, or portion them out into small containers for each day. Each morning, just take one out and add it to your breakfast. No need to think. But you'll still be caring for your memory, one small act at a time. Blueberries, a tiny fruit with a big impact on health after 60. If you've stayed with me this far, I believe blueberries are no longer just small purple berries to you. Now they're a silent helper for your memory, a loyal guard for your heart, a gentle protector for your skin, fighting off aging day by day. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who ate blueberries regularly, just 3 times a week, had a 26% lower risk of developing dementia compared to those who didn't. That's not hearsay. That's science. So who should eat blueberries daily? Seniors who want to keep their memory sharp. Those with a history of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, or high cholesterol. People who don't eat enough fruits and vegetables and need more fiber and antioxidants. And anyone who simply wants to age gracefully. Who should be cautious? Those taking blood thinners like warfarin should speak to their doctor before consuming large amounts daily. People with berry allergies, though rare, should also be careful when trying blueberries for the first time. A small handful of blueberries a day, so little, yet so powerful. You don't need to follow extreme diets. You don't need to give up joy. Just a few small changes like adding blueberries to your morning can make a big difference in your journey to stay healthy, live longer, and enjoy life after 60. If you found this helpful, please share it with someone you love. Someone who, like you and me, is walking through this beautiful season of life. And don't forget to subscribe to Golden 60 Plus so we can continue discovering more ways to live well together.